What is going on, everybody? Dirty Hands MMA here, going over the commentary for Stefon versus Jack Ellefson back at Mecca in June 29th of 2024. Me and Stefon trained together at the academy, so hopefully he's alright with me putting these videos up on YouTube. But I just like to commentate over them because I'm looking to make a career in the fight world. So the tail of the tape: Stefon 28, Jack 20. Height's pretty similar, weight pretty similar. Stefon's MMA debut, but multiple Muay Thai fights already, and this is Jack's second fight. Jack's a wrestler, Stefon's a striker, and just because Stefon's not a wrestler doesn't mean he doesn't know how to defend himself on the ground. He's got great takedown defense. He's one of my toughest challenges in the gym. This video is being recorded about a year and a half after this fight, so he's already had a second MMA fight since then. But it's just really exciting to go back and watch these videos and just talk a little bit about Stefon's performance. So Stefon has a pretty calm demeanor, but I know what's going on inside of his head. It's a whirlwind of emotions, just ready to go. I know what it takes to get prepared for these things, so I feel for the guy right now, making his debut at a pretty big crowd at Canterbury Park. Excuse me about that. At Canterbury Park, Mystic Lake. So right now they're going the announcement. In the blue corner, fighting out of I don't remember where, at don't remember what height, don't remember what gym, weighing in at 146 pounds, from Mound, Minnesota, with a record of 1-0, Jack Ellefson. Hopefully that was pretty good. So Jack looks a little nervous, hyping himself up in here, but every fighter has their own way to get ready. So we're not going to use that as a judgment tool, as the ability of his fighting skills. And in the red corner, fighting out of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 145.6 pounds, Stefon Martin, with the record of 0-0, making his debut today. He's fighting from Minneapolis, but trains out of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota at the academy. In his corner tonight, he's got Greg Nelson and Nat McIntyre, two outstanding coaches. Now here we are about to begin round one. Stefon looking ready. Can't really see Jack from this point of view. And here we go. Fist bump in the middle. And both fighters are just going to gauge each other, see what's going down. Jack's fighting southpaw, Stefon's fighting orthodox. Jack switching back and forth between his stances. Nice low kick from Stefon. Another low kick. Now a lot of good head movement, a lot of good body movement. Each fighter is moving around pretty good. They both look relatively calm here. Stefon using that long guard to check the range or just to be comfortable. I don't really know exactly why he's doing it. A lot of stance changes here. Oh, a nice strong jab from Stefon. Jack with a 1-2. Puts Stefon down. Comes in with another heavy hand to the head. And they end up clinching on the fence. Stefon with a nice knee during the break right there. And both fighters are squaring up again back in the center of the ring. I wonder why Jack didn't hold heavy on the cage right there. Stefon must have caught something on his body that made Jack not want to stay there. Especially with Jack's wrestling, you'd think that he'd want to be there right now. Oh well, back in the center of the ring, both fighters are exchanging kicks and punches. Nothing really landing heavy for either or right now. Both fighters getting really comfortable. Stefon really good with his striking, a lot of low kicks. Jack with a little bit of a wild turn, but recovered pretty well. Seems like he's predominantly fighting southpaw, but does go back and forth between both stance. I don't know if that's confusing Stefon at all with his targets for his kicks and his legs. Another overhand punch from Jack, gets in the clinch. They got the over-under up on the cage. Stefon with the overhook and the underhook. Now they're fighting for head control. Nice turnaround from Stefon, but Jack counters it again with another turnaround. Stefon turns him around. Now Jack's on the cage. Stefon loves those knees, so he's definitely hunting them knee shots to the inner thigh, outer thigh. Jack with a nice Casoto trip. Ended up in full mount. Stefon fighting for that overhook. Now Stefon's framing on the inside hip, monitoring the hands, blocking his face. Pretty good D by Stefon, but ends up giving up his back. Arguably a safer choice. Stefon's back D is phenomenal here, guys. Jack locks up the body triangle. I don't know what that stoppage was about right there, but they're back fighting again. So it looks like now Jack, since he has the body triangle, he's able to free up both of his hands to go for the strangle, and he's just cranking on Stefon's face here. If Jack were to have just traditional hooks in, he would have to use his arms to control Stefon's spinning, but that body triangle does such a great job of holding him still. He does seem to have his wrist underneath Stefon's elbow here with 18 seconds left on the clock. Stefon better remain active so the ref doesn't accidentally stop it. But we can see there Stefon's doing great, fighting the hands. Now Stefon just needs to survive here, stay calm. There's not much time left in the clock in the first round. But any mistake, oh, he gets it in deep. Oh, luckily the bell rings. Stefon right up to his feet. So is Jack. Both fighters looking great that round. I'd have to give that round one to Jack with the takedown, the mount, and the back take. Just with those three things alone. I don't remember how much damage took place in that first round, but based on the finish of the round, I'd have to give round one to Jack. But I know refs, the judges, they do rate and grade damage a lot more than, damage more than all that stuff. So Stefon could have won the round based on how much damage he landed. Again, I'm not a judge, just over here commentating. Got a couple of replays. Nice left by Jack, and then a follow-up right. And a great Casoto trip right here with double underhooks, ending up right in full mount. That was a beautiful takedown. All right, about to begin round two here. Stefon in the red corner, Jack in the blue corner. Both fighters look pretty well after that 1 minute rest. Now they're ready to get back in action. And here we go, guys. Fist bump to start the round. Again, Jack started out with that southpaw stance. Inside leg kick from Stefon. And a nice punch by Jack. Ended up in double unders here. So Stefon is fighting the double underhooks. Jack with another Casoto trip, which is just an outside leg trip. And Stefon's punching from bottom, which I wouldn't recommend right here, because Jack is just moving up top side, getting in a good position here. I really wish Stefon would pull that right arm underneath to frame on the face, or to start getting an underhook, because he's not really in good position with that hand underneath Jack's head. And now with the hand kind of locked right there, if Jack knows the Von Flue, he could kind of go in for a Von Flue strangle here. It looks like Stefon's elbowing, and maybe he's just missing with the punch. Beautiful pass to mount by Jack. Stefon needs to let go of this headlock and start framing on the hips and start turning out and getting back up to his feet. Good job hand fighting by Stefon, but it looks like he's going to give up his back again, which is alright. It'll take less damage than staying bottom mount. And like I said, Stefon's back D is really good. Jack with an awkward body triangle, but slowly moving around to Stefon's back. Ends up breaking Stefon down to a hip. And Jack has good control of Stefon now with the body lock in. Possible strangles here. Stefon turns his hips, ends up on top. Let's see what Stefon can do here from top guard. He breaks it, stands up, decides to come in. Nice kicks. Ooh, left, right. Push Jack up on the fence. I can't see what's happening. Stefon's laying the heat. Jack's hands down. Ooh, nice knee. I wish Stefon would have kept the distance there instead of rushing in, because now the fight gets to slow down. Jack gets to regain his composure, and oh well, Stefon's landing 3-4 knees to the body right now. Real good. Nice turn. Gets Jack's face to rub on the fence. Gotta love to see it. Gotta love to see it, guys. Stefon loves those knees, like I said before. He's just throwing those knees, and it looks like there's an accidental knee to the groin. But we're going to go ahead and fast forward back to the action, guys. We don't want to waste any time here. Okay, so Jack got about a 2-minute rest there. Sorry, about a minute and a half, 2 minutes rest. I think he gets up to 5 seconds. Nice overhand by Jack, making Stefon back up to the cage. So he is dominantly southpaw for sure. That's where he favors. I don't really see many strikes being thrown from his orthodox stance. Ooh, nice head kick from Stefon. And now it looks like he's taunting him, calling him in. Now Stefon's getting comfortable. There we go. Body shot with his leg. Another leg kick. But Jack's close to that distance really good, making Stefon not being able to do his striking very well. Another takedown from Jack. Ends up in top half guard on the cage. It's a great position to inflict some ground and pound. He decides to sit back to his legs. I don't know what that's all about right there. Stefon making hand. I don't understand these gestures. Just fight, guys. And there's the end of round 2. So that was a really confusing end of the round 2. Looks like something Jack said got into Stefon's head, but none of that matters when you're fighting. The only person you got to listen to is the ref. But I can understand the confusion there. So Stefon getting some input from his coaches, but we're going to go ahead and fast forward. Oh, here's some replays. All right. Round 3. Another fist bump. Stefon with the body kick. Jab. Stefon's getting real comfortable now. Jab, jab. Teep. He's just calling him in. He's pulling his hands out. Saying, get over here, buddy. Another body kick. Yeah, Stefon's looking real good. His timing's all good right now. If Jack doesn't do something quick, Stefon is going to light him up. And Jack closes the distance again, kind of nullifying Stefon's advantage here. Jack's definitely been dominating the close-up range, clinching. He's gotten a lot of great positions through the clinch and takedowns. Up on the cage here, they're trading some knees. Stefon turns them around. Jack turns them back around. And both fighters are just fighting their hearts out here in round 3. A little over 2 minutes remaining. I don't know what to score this fight. Looks like Stefon's punching his guy's hands, trying to break his grip. Just trying to look active for the refs, or the umps. The judges to see, I apologize. Nice body knee. Good knee from Jack. Hook, and then, ooh. A vicious right knee to the head of Jack. And unfortunately, this is an amateur bout. And with Stefon's previous warning of the groin shot, I believe that is going to be a disqualification now. Yep, the ref's waving the fight off. Jax looks upset. He wants to continue the fight. But I'm assuming because of the previous knee to the groin, and he probably got verbally warned about it, and knees to the face, they must not tolerate that much here at Ignite. Either way, what a great fight by both fighters. Stefon loses for DQ. Jack gets the win. And we're here to go ahead and watch it again. Nice body. Stefon turns him, throws a hook, and then, yeah, just a knee right up the middle. Looks like it landed in Jack's temple, his eye, or his nose. Puts him down. Stefon was a pro. That'd be a game-winning knee right there, but he's not. That was his debut MMA fight. So, again, great job, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. Follow me at Instagram, dirtyhandsmma, YouTube at Joe Getty Fitness, TikTok at dirtyhandsmma. But yeah, that was a clean knee to the face, which makes it a dirty knee for this amateur bracket. The intent was not malicious, but again, rules are rules, and I believe the intent should not matter when it comes to combat sports. If you do it, you should get punished for it, disciplined for it, warned for it to some degree. You can tell by Stefon's face and Jack's face that they're just not happy. But, again, what are you going to do?